Welcome to the Fluttering Blue Butterflies, where imaginations take flight, little hearts listen, curious minds explore, and grown up souls unwind. Whether you're tiny, growing, or fully grown, there's always a little magic here just for you. Let's begin. This is episode 6 of the Curious Crew playlist, The Magical Forest. High up in the misty mountains, in a peaceful little village, lived a happy family. Grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, and their 2 children, a little girl and her younger brother. One sunny morning, the children were playing outside when they saw a tiny sparrow fluttering in the bushes. "Let's follow it," said the boy, eyes wide with wonder. They chased the sparrow through the trees, laughing and running, until they stepped through something, an invisible doorway, and suddenly found themselves in a magical forest. The tall trees swayed and said, "Good morning, little ones." The sparkling fish in the pond sang, "Welcome to our forest." Just then, poof, a fairy appeared. She had shimmering wings, sparkling eyes, and a glowing wand in her hand. "Hello, fairy," the children said. "Hello, my darlings," said the fairy kindly. "Would you like to see something magical?" she asked. "Yes, please," said the children together. "Wonderful," smiled the fairy. "Come, sit under this tree and sit cross-legged with your back straight. Be still and gentle, and the magic will begin." The children sat quietly, waiting with big eyes. The fairy swirled her wand, and from it came a glowing red light. It floated and swirled, gently landing at the bottom of their spine. "This is the first color," said the fairy. "Red." The children watched the red light glow around the base of their back. Next, she swirled her wand again, and this time a warm orange light flowed out and moved to their lower belly. "This is the second color," she said. And orange it was. The light wrapped softly around their lower belly area, glowing gently. Then came a bright yellow light, swirling out like sunshine and landing at their belly. "This is the third color, yellow," said the fairy. The children looked down and smiled at the glowing yellow light around their belly. Next, the fairy swirled the wand and out came a peaceful green light, settling at the center of their chest. "This is the fourth color, green." It glowed around their heart area, soft and calm. Then came a blue light, cool and clear. It floated up and surrounded their throat. "This is the fifth color, blue," the fairy said with a gentle voice. The children felt the blue light gently swirl around the neck. Next, the fairy swirled the wand again, and a deep indigo light appeared. It glowed and landed right at the center of their forehead. "This is the sixth color, indigo," she whispered. The light sparkled between their eyebrows like a quiet star. And finally, with one last swirl, a glowing violet light floated out and circled the very top of their head. "This is the seventh color, violet," the fairy said softly. The children sat still, glowing in 7 magical colors, from the bottom of their spine to the very top of their heads. "Wow!" whispered the boy. "We look like glowing rainbows," said the girl. The fairy smiled. "Can you count the colors?" she asked. They looked at their body, pointed, and said, "1 red, 2 orange, 3 yellow, 4 green, 5 blue, 6 indigo, 7 violet." 7 colors in 7 places, said the fairy. "You're now full of light." Far away, they heard their parents calling. "It's time to go home now," said the fairy kindly. "But we want to stay," said the boy. "You'll come again," said the fairy. Anytime you sit still, breathe gently and remember the colors from head to toe, the magic will return. With the final twirl of her wand, the colors gently faded and the magical forest slowly disappeared. The children found themselves back at the edge of the bushes, just where they had started. But something magical stayed with them. The rainbow of colors was still glowing inside. And with that, we come to the end of the story. Thank you for fluttering by with us. Maybe you giggled, maybe you wondered, maybe you simply paused for a while. However you listened, we are glad you did. And when your heart needs a little hush, or your soul longs to unwind, you'll always find a story waiting here just for you. This is the Fluttering Blue Butterflies, where every heart is welcome. See you again soon.